This is a short tutorial on the Human Services 101 Literature Review assignment. In this assignment, you are asked to choose a target population and find 3 peer-reviewed scholarly sources about this population in the library databases. As you research your target population, you might be looking into their life, challenges, and interventions. While these interventions might include some information about the services and how those services might be improved, your paper should not turn into a detailed list of organizations that provide these services. Narrow your target population. As you select your target population, you want to be specific and narrow your topic as much as possible. For example, unemployment is too broad of a topic, but employment rates for people with disabilities is a more detailed description. You might consider demographics such as age or location. For today's example, we will use opioid users. This population is too broad, so we might consider opioid users receiving treatments such as naloxone or methadone. We might consider narrowing the population down to the Midwest or the state of Indiana. Now we will go to the statewide library page to research our target population. We will use the Discover interface to search all the statewide databases in one search. If we search opioid users and naloxone, we receive over 1,500 results. Let's add Indiana to our search to narrow down the results. Now, let's add a peer-reviewed filter to our results. Peer-reviewed means that all the articles have been published by peer-reviewed journals, where a board of experts, or peers, read the research, looking for problems in methodology, design, or analysis, and then publishing only the research that can pass evaluation. For this reason, we often describe peer-reviewed literature as the most reliable type of resource available. When we add the peer-reviewed filter, you'll see that we are left with only one article. This indicates that we narrowed our topic too much. Frequently during the research process, we have to modify our search terms and experiment with different search phrases. Let's try opioid users and Indiana. And now let's add the peer-reviewed filter again. This gave us 12 results to look at. When we select one of these titles, we open a detailed record. We can see the citation information with the article title, authors, date of publication, and the title of the peer-reviewed journal. If you aren't confident that this is a peer-reviewed journal, look for the format academic journal. You will also have an abstract or summary of the article. To read the full text of the article, click on the Check for Full Access button. This link takes us out of the Discover search and into the database where this article lives. Again, you'll see the citation information and the abstract. And the full text links will be on the left side of the screen. Click them to read the full text of the article. To save the article, use the toolbar on the right to either save the article to your student Google Drive or email it to yourself. You can find the APA Style Citation by clicking the Cite button. Please be aware that small errors in capitalization can creep into automatically generated citations, so double-check your citation with a librarian or writing tutor before you turn in your paper. Reading peer-reviewed articles. Scholarly peer-reviewed articles can be difficult to read, especially at the 101 level. It can be helpful to understand what the different sections in a peer-reviewed article mean. Peer-reviewed articles frequently have an introduction or literature review, which summarizes other research in the field the study authors read before doing their own experiment. It provides good background information and may tell you how the authors formed their hypothesis. The Methods section tells you how the authors designed their experiment. It may tell you about their sample audience, what they measured, what tests they used, and how they plan to analyze the data. The Results section is the raw data they collected and the math used to analyze the results. This section may have lots of formulas, charts, or graphs. The discussion section is where the authors tell you how they interpreted the results and what they think the results mean in the context of previous literature. The discussion is frequently the meat of the article, where you will learn the most about your target population. The conclusion section is sometimes embedded in the discussion. This is where the authors tie up any loose ends, summarize what their research means, and propose areas of future study on the topic. This concludes the tutorial on the Human Services Literature Review assignment. If you have any questions, contact your Ivy Tech library by phone or email, or visit the website and select Ask a Librarian.